What does Confucius have to say about leadership? Confucius's most poignant insight into leadership involves this thing right here.
漆器
A tilting vessel. Archaeologists surmise that the first Qi vessels, tilting vessels, were around in China in the Stone Age. We're talking 7,000 years ago.
Wow.
Confucius had never actually seen a tilting vessel until he had entered the temple of.
鲁桓公
This anecdote exists in 5 different ancient historical texts. 4 of them Confucian, and 1 of them Taoist. According to the story, when Confucius sees the tilting vessel for the first time, he says, well, actually, I've read about this before. I know what that is. And then he told his disciple to go and fetch a pail of water. Are you ready to pour the water?
Sure.
Empty, thus tilting. Go ahead. Midway, thus upright. Full, thus overturned. How many stages?
3 stages.
Stage 1, tilting. Stage 2, upright. And stage 3, overturning. Now, by the time of Confucius, 2,500 years ago, the tilting vessel technology had already become obsolete in its functional use and had become more ornamental in nature. Confucius explains the philosophy of leadership, the philosophy of the tilting vessel in 9 words. 虚则欺，中则正，满则富。
Whoosh.
Empty,
Empty.
thus tilted.
Thus tilted.
Midway, thus upright. Full, thus overturned.
Whoosh.
The tilting vessel was located to the right of the throne as a constant reminder to the leader of what happens to leaders when they get too full of themselves.
Whoosh.
That's why in Chinese, the tilting vessel, qi, has another name,
右坐之器
the reminding vessel. One of his disciples asks,
Is there a way? Is there a path?
how does a leader fulfill what they set out to do without overturning? Confucius responds, for a leader to have the wisdom to make the right decisions, the ability to accomplish great feats, and the courage to help those in need. For a leader to bring about great prosperity, the key is humility. In the West, the ancient Greek philosopher Socrates once said, I know that I don't.
No.
It's a motto of humility, which Confucius would concur to. Confucius once said, 子曰，知之为知之，不知为不知。
是知也
When you know a thing, to hold that you know it, and when you don't know a thing, to allow that you do not know it. This is knowledge, this is wisdom. If you don't really know something, and you go about like you know it, what happens? Whoosh. How much?
How much can one person accomplish?
Not
much.
Without the support of other people. In order to be a leader that accomplishes great feats, Confucius makes it clear one must yield to others, acknowledge others, and ultimately pass the benefits of these great accomplishments on to other people. Otherwise, what's going to happen?
Whoosh.
In order to have courage, Confucius says, a leader cannot be without fear. Courage without fear is too much.
Adrenaline.
The path of recklessness. It's an overestimation of ourselves and an underestimation of others. What's going to happen?
Whoosh.
Great wisdom, great ability, great courage. That's what we want in our leaders.
That's right.
But here, Confucius uses the tilting vessel as a tool to teach us that these qualities must be kept in balance with humility. That way we all prosper. In Chinese, the word for humility is
谦.
Chen is the name of the 15th hexagram of the I-Ching, the Book of Changes, one of the oldest and most influential of the Chinese classics, and a book greatly admired by Confucius. The top 3 lines represent the earth, a flat plain of land. The bottom 3 lines represent a mountain. It's an image of a mountain hidden in the earth. A virtuous leader appears ordinary on the outside, like a flat plain of land, but within him lies an abundance of vitality, an abundance of animals, plants, and minerals. On the outside, he looks like Clark Kent, but on the inside, he is actually
Superman.
a virtuous leader. Doesn't want to show off, doesn't want to be ostentatious, doesn't want to keep a high profile. That's humility, that's humbleness. That is Chen. It's the only hexagram of the 64 where all 6 lines are auspicious. Because of humility, a leader can be wise, able, courageous, yet still be safe in different situations and circumstances. A leader who is modest can be like the sun
never sets.
that never sets, the moon that never wanes, upright
Upright.
and held in esteem in the hearts and minds of the people around him or her.
Very true.
Thank you. If you like this video,
Please give us a like.
and subscribe.
Thank you. Thank you, Confucius.
Thanks, Lao Tzu.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Okay. It has how many? It has how many stages?
Derek, one more time.